What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. So today we're checking out these Elite Tuners Nissan Skyline GTR R34. We're going to show you how to turn this into a live racing machine. It's going to destroy everybody, or almost everybody at least, alright? This is one of those low performance point high Evo tunes where you only have to have a few upgrades. I think we only have 3 parts installed, guys. Everything else is at stock. So we're going to show you exactly how to set this up to make it a mean machine. This is one elite upgrade away from being completely maxed. So it does have 5 golden stars. If I get one more star, guys, it's going to have 5 purple stars. So keep that in mind as you level it up with these elite upgrades. It does unlock more fusion parts, which will make the car faster. So let's just say you've got 3 stars or 4 stars or 2 stars. The way you tune the car is probably going to be slightly different, but the parts installed will probably be the same or similar. All right, so we'll get into that here in just a little bit, but let me go ahead and show you how I have mine set up, and then we'll talk about what might change depending on if you have less elite upgrades installed on this thing. Okay, to set this thing up for live racing, you want to have your engine stock, turbo stock, intake stock, nitrous on stage 3, body stock, tires stage 3, transmission stage 4. All right, so those are the parts you want to install. Tires, transmission, nitrous are the only 3 parts that have upgraded. Everything else is refitted back to stock. All right, remember, you don't have to take the parts off. You just hit the little button that says refit and it will install that particular part. So let's go show you how I got it tuned. Okay, so I got the nitrous all the way over to the right. I've got the final drive right about 4.18. Now you can move this just a little bit and make the car run just a little bit faster, but we'll talk about that in a second. And we got our tires down at 8 PSI, and that gives us a dyno of 12.001. All right, and now if I move the transmission over, it's like an 11.908 or something crazy like that. But I would rather get this as close to 12.0 as possible to get into the 12.0 lobby. All right. You could always do one tick over, but this should get us into the 12.0 lobby, which is really where we want to be with this thing. So let's go test it out, and then we'll talk about what might change if your parts don't match mine and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so this is a low performance point high Evo tune, meaning we don't want the car to beat dyno. We want to be able to keep it in the 12.0 lobby. So if you're running faster than your dyno, all right, and the car is beating the dyno, you might start getting pushed into the 11.9, 11.8, 11.7 lobbies, which you don't want. All right, our goal is to run as close to 12.0 as possible, all right, and win the live races. And we're going to go ahead and show you just exactly how to drive this. This guy wants to do a bet, so let's go ahead and try it out. Let's go try it out. It wasn't a big bet. I don't mind taking the small bets, but I don't like the big ones. So let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And that's pretty much it, guys. All right, early shift in this second, hit your nitrous, and all good shifts after that. And ooh, I got him. Haha. But this car should beat most people in live racing. There we ran a 12.063. We do want to run as close to the 12.0 as possible, okay? That'll keep us in the 12 lobby, and it won't get pushed to the point where it can't win live races anymore like the dyno beating cars do. All right, so we got our first win, 1,236 points. Not bad. We got the 42,000. Wow. He must have bet me more than I realized. I bet he, I don't know. I'm not, well, never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that. It added up my money plus his money. That's what it was. Never mind. All right, so now we're going to race this Evora. I'm sorry. We're going to race this Evora. And the Supra and the Evora are both excellent live racing cars. So if we win both times, you know this thing's doing pretty darn good, right? I would probably try to shift right before the red line on this car. I think I was shifting a little bit early. Yes, we got him again. So basically, we just beat 2 of the best live racing cars in the game. with this car. So that means you know it's doing pretty darn good, guys. You know it's doing pretty darn good when it's beating these other awesome live racers. All right, we're going to try to race this GTR. I'll tell you what, man, that dark gunmetal with those blue tires looks awesome. I like his setup. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to accept the race. Aw, man, what a bummer. What a bummer. All right, so he wants to bet 1,000. So we're going to go ahead and do it. And he is in another one of these excellent low performance point high Evo live racing cars. So let's see how this goes. All right, come on, come on. Let's do it to it. Launch already. Jeez. Bam. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And most of those were right before the red line. It does shift a little bit fast like this, but let's see what happens. All right, so we beat 3 really good live racing cars with this one. So bottom line, this is going to be a live racing beast. All right, this car is going to win live races. It gets good game cash, good respect points. You know, it's got over 1,000 Evo. It's just an all-around really good live racing car that you've probably gotten for free or maybe for a little bit of gold. Some people did get this for free. Some people did have to pay for it. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about what happens when you don't have the 5 stars, okay? All right, so when parts on cars change, all right, it makes them faster, and it also changes the way they need to be tuned. So you're probably going to end up with a very similar set of upgrades. For example, you're probably still going to be able to just go ahead and put the tires, transmission, and nitrous to a few upgrades and leave everything else to stock, but you might end up with a stage 1 nitrous or a stage 2 or a stage 3 or a stage 4. You know what I mean? Or your tires might be stage 4 instead of stage 3 or something like that. So you might want to play with which stage you have those set to, and then your tune is always going to change a little bit when parts change, okay? So your nitrous will probably stay all the way up, or it might end up being around here. Your final drive, I mean, it could be down at 3.59 or it could be over at 5.0 depending on what parts you have installed on the car. But nonetheless, with only upgrading the 3 parts, you should still be able to make this into a live racing monster, guys. All right, you should be able to just get in there and beat the crap out of everybody. You know what I mean? You should be able to go in there and just dominate the live racing lobbies with this car. It's that good. All right, it's that good, guys. So we want to find where we had 12. Ooh, exactly 12.0. Cool. We'll go ahead and leave it there then. 4.33. So you can always tweak it a little bit here and there, but bottom line, I think that wraps this video up. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Maybe share this with your friends. That would be awesome, and we will catch you next time, all right? Thanks for watching, guys. Lightning out. Y'all have an awesome day, and you guys are amazing.